can't see if you're right here next to me. Something's wrong, wasn't it fun? Is it now we're done? You get dressed, I'm like a mess, and you tell me to confess, and you tell me to confess. Oh, I don't know what to say, what to do, how to make you see. This is nothing in real life, it might just have been a bad dream. You can run, you can hide, but you can't put the blame on me. Because you're acting like a volcano, tending to be my savior. Nothing you do can save us, save us. Because you're acting like a volcano and make me feel outrageous. You keep teasing me, but you're nothing without me. Running fast, never look back. Now we're over.
Hello, ho-ha, and good morning. It is I, Cjsgoose. Apple's here. Hi, Apple. Are you studying today, or are you meant to be at school? Let me just have a look and see where I'm up to. I'm in the where am I? I'm in Minecraft, but I want to show you something else first. Matty is also here. Hi, Matty. You're not at college today either. Gerhard is here. Hello. Right, so I'm going to take this slideshow off and the starting soon button, which I normally forget. It's Wednesday. No school ends at 12. Wow, that's good. Matty's meant to be. Right, okay. So why are you here and not at college? What is your reason today? Right. We are going to attempt to autocraft today. So I have been preparing a list and it's taken me quite some time. I've also prepared another part of a list, but then I've stopped that because it was becoming too technical. That's okay, Gerhard. It's not a skive day, Matty. You best do some homework to make up for skiving. It's not good, you know. And I'm a mama goose, and that doesn't wash with me, skiving, does it? So what I have done is looked at the witches, what items we obtain from those, what we get from the iron golems. I also have the sugarcane and the bamboo that trickles through, and we could add some mushrooms, which would help us with something as well. Then I've had a look through at the main items where you don't need anything else apart from everything that we can produce from these, and sort of brought them all across. Like, for example, the compass requires redstone and it also requires iron ingots. Blazing's here. Hello. And then we've got things like ladders, which only require the sticks. Paintings we could even make. They require the sticks, and we get a string so we can make wool from those. And there's a whole bunch of stuff. So I was thinking about trying to make everything, which was my original plan. But I think the way that I have this place set up, it's not going to work, because I particularly want these farms to be floating with the magic. So, and when did they change the recipe for leads? You don't need slime anymore, just need string. You just use an extra piece of string. That's weird. I did not know that had changed. So what I have done is highlighted the only things that I think we really want to make in here, which is rockets, the glowstone, bone meal, bone blocks, paper, bamboo blocks, iron blocks, and redstone. It was during the happy gas block. Okay. It took 5 minutes to load in. Wow. That's not good. So these are the items that we're going to be trying to sort out. I'm just going to quickly write these back down so that I can close this. I don't want to have extra things open that I don't need. I meant to write them down, but I forgot. I did do all of this morning, though, so I did do something. YouTube's being weird for you. Everything's being weird for me. What is going on? That's weird. Okay, so let me close that. And oh yeah, I've got the thingy one on. So let me move Minecraft over here so I can actually play on it instead of it being on a different window. And if I F11 that, it's going to lock the screen again. I don't know why it does it. I really need to try to figure out how to fix that. Okay, so I've just trapped myself in here. I'm kind of hoping that we might get 1 or 2 slimes spawning so we can see if our new system works, but I don't think so. What have I been doing in Minecraft lately? Because you think you've missed a lot. Oh, and chat takes ages to load on your streams. Oh, okay. So, Gerhard, we have been working on the basement for the witches, which is this room here. We spent ages placing in respawn anchors. There's 16 in each one, and all everybody wanted me to do was to blow up. We've got the witch farm and all the materials from the witches and the iron golems all coming up here. They're being held up by magic, and the floor has been lifted up with them, which I really like. And then we now have a secret doorway in here. If I try not to bash my nose too hard, we can open it. No, I was doing the wrong one. We can open it this way with the push-pull door. No, push-pull, push door. It doesn't pull because of the slime, not sticking to the blocks. We've actually decorated the little room. So this is a second room that is now complete. This goes upstairs into the witch, into the actual witch's house. It looks cool, thank you. So it comes up here to the witch's house. Obviously we've still got tons to do up here, but I just wanted to change for a while. This is one of the towers, and so it's quite nice. We're going to have this secret door that takes us down into the basement room. I really wanted it to not have an actual door because of the witches being able to magic themselves through. And then yesterday we opened up this secret tunnel, which we'll do something similar with. I don't know, can I kind of... I don't think I can fly because it's not tall enough. Maybe we should do that, but I probably end up bashing into these. So I'm not 100% sure. But this then takes us all the way through here once we've tidied it up. I might do this off a stream. I'm not sure. It's not as important, but I do particularly want to have all of the rooms decorated. Even the tunnels is something that tends to be forgotten, and I really want to make it that everything is cohesive and works together. We've made a really simple slime farm because there was 2 slime chunks here, and we're using the golems to collect everything for us, and we're just using the snow golems to attract the slimes onto the magma blocks. This guy in here passes his stuff through this chest and sends it to this one. This one takes it through to here. Oh, there's a couple that I've missed. You built a giant library and it ended up very dark, so now you kind of want to make it into a horror mod. Ah, okay. And then this one passes it through to here, and he passes it through to the front. So I'll show you that part in a second. This is just a quick recap from yesterday. And then we will do this so we can get down. Might do a little stairway or something. And we've got a couple of minecarts to collect. It's very maze-like, so it wouldn't be hard to make it infinite. That sounds interesting. And then I've got the items collect, get auto-crafted, hopefully. And then they get sent upstairs through the droppers straight into the chests, which is something I've been trying to work on. I really like the idea of sending things upwards instead of always sending them down. But I didn't want to use water streams because there's just so little. You don't see them use the autocrafters very often. Well, you will be seeing that today because that is one of the things that we want to do. That is what we're... This has been my plan for a long time. I'm going to sneeze. I'm really sorry. Oh. I think I'm going to go again. Oh, so sorry. Thanks, Apple. I know, I don't understand. I thought everybody would be using it. No, my whole plan, the whole plan for this place was to make it auto crafty, and that's what I want my whole world to be. I want everything to be as simple as possible, but it will be complicated to do it, if you see what I mean. And we've got these couple of little golems in the front here, so we can see that we've got our little friends just ticking over. Let's just see if we have had, oh hang on, we've still got leftovers from when they were popping things in. That's the only slime block that we had. We'd already had that one. I need to empty all of those. So no, we've not had any slimes yet. I'm not expecting a lot, and I believe this is also a slime chunk. So actually, let me take that slime out from here, which is what I wanted to do. No, that's glass. And bring that down here. So what I'm trying to do is add movement and life into this area, but without it well, I don't know, without it looking tacky, I suppose. So for example, these are to protect the slimes and stop them from going everywhere. Not really to protect them, to cage them in. Protect, I think is the wrong word, as I've built a slime killer on the other side. Yeah, so it cages them in, but it stops them from just traveling everywhere. We've still got the walls to distress. Distress is probably the word I was trying to come up with yesterday, and I just couldn't come up with one. So we've done a couple. With that side is actually done, and then we've got the others. We still need to think about getting in and out of there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that yet. You're beginning to strongly dislike newer versions of Minecraft. They keep adding weird and unfun changes. Really? I love everything that they have done. Really do. And we've been looking at distressing the tower, the pillars, and the more I look at it, the more I'm happy with it. To start off with, I wasn't, and that's why I leave things for quite some time to grow on me and see if I like the change or not. If I'm not sure, I will leave it. Same as I left the walls for quite some time while I was trying to work out in my brain which way I preferred. And in the end, we went for the full pushed in geode effect, and I'm really chuffed that we did that. You don't like the new changes either? It really surprises me. I think they make brilliant changes, but that's, you know, again, it's all down to personal opinion, isn't it? I don't think so. But you see, I don't play modded Minecraft at all, so maybe that has an impact on it. I don't know. Let me dump those in here. We don't need those. We do want the auto crafter. We've got a whole bunch of stuff in my hand that we don't need. So as per yesterday, it's going to be muddled. It's going to take me time to figure it out. But we will get there eventually. I do get there eventually with these things, but it does take me time. Just because of how slow my brain processes everything. And it is really frustrating for me, but I just don't expect everything to happen really fast. We'll get done what we can. We can put... Oh no, I'm leaving that there just for now, so I know about coming in and out. Yeah, they're changing how they make the updates, aren't they? So that it's not going to be a 1.22 anymore. I don't know what they're going to do. I've just realised if we go back through... To be honest, I think the whole part of the issue, there was a really interesting video by It's not Prowl, it was Blue Jay. And I really liked what he had to say and about the expectation from the players and what we have done as a community to Mojang. And I think it's really true. Here we go. This is what I kind of want, so that we can access the back of these without having to keep jumping over. So if I do something like this, then we can get into here as well. Maybe if I just put these in the back, that may or may not make a difference to how that looks from a distance. Do that. Well, I think if you watch Blue Jay's video, it's very interesting what he had to say, and I think he sums it up really well. You know, they tried to do all of these amazing things, and because they tried and they failed, nobody was happy, and it seems that we've reached a point where there's no pleasing anybody, and it must be so hard. And do you know, I find this just in general in life. You can try really hard and nobody is ever happy anymore. Everything has to be airbrushed and polished and perfect and manipulated, and nobody is happy with anything unless it is 600% perfect. And then that's just taking it to a whole new level where it's not perfect because it's just so far over. So I don't know, I agreed pretty much with what he said. I think there were a couple of things I wasn't quite so sure on, but there was a lot of stuff I agreed with in that video, and he just said it so well. I'm going to keep out of that one. Personally, every change that they've made has been of a benefit to me and the game, so I can't grumble. And they do need to make money, and at the end of the day, this is one of the things, I think that's one of the things that Blue Jay said that I really appreciated. He said that the community expects updates, they expect everything, but they don't pay for any of it. We pay for one game and then we pay for nothing more. If you play on many other games, most games, for an update, it's a DLC pack and you have to pay for it. But Minecraft, they don't do that. Everything is free, so why should we expect them to give us all of this stuff? I don't know. Redstone, that's what we're trying to do. So we want this. And what else do we need? I've got some wood in this box. I've got to really try and get my brain to function and tell me what it is that I want to do. I've got some scribbles on a piece of paper here. We have a handful of rockets. Let's take those up. Maybe that might be true, but not necessarily. Right, so these need to be tidied away, and right, shulker boxes, that's one of the things that we need. And we can do that with some of these. They're poppies. Do we have a redstone box? Hold on. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to sort of go into it more than everybody has their opinion. And obviously you guys have got an opinion too. I've sort of said mine, but I don't want to get into an argument about it or anything like that, and I don't want it to be twisted. So I'm going to shy away from the conversation. I think that's probably the best thing for me to do. Let me block all of these up. I know a lot of people want an end update, but the thing is, people want it done properly. And I bet they've been working on it for quite a few years. And it takes so long to make all of these things and to do them properly. You don't think that they can just come up with these things really fast. Look what happens when you do things really fast. It's just full of bugs. And I know people say about modders, but when you actually listen to what people say, it's not the same. You can't put them in the same category. And you want a bug-free thing, but you want it done really well, as does everybody. And I don't think it's as easy as what people think. I bet they've been working on it for a long time. I think it's going to be something like the Nether update, where the whole thing is completely changed. And when it happens, everyone is going to be super excited and their mind's going to be blown. That's what I think. Okay, so not this one. We want it to go here. So what we're going to do... Right, let's get back into what I'm doing rather than everything else that we've been talking about. Let me just block this off for a moment. We want to take out this one. And we're going to do that. So the idea is the first box... This one is going to collect redstone, but redstone dust, so that I can always have some redstone dust without it being a block, if I just want that. Then the next one, we want to go into one chest. Is that right? I think that's right. So now, oh, I've got all of this lot here. We're going to have to remove it all. Let me take these out for a moment and, oh yeah, add them into here. I'm going to sneeze again. I'm so sorry. Okie dokie. Oh dear. Oh, so sorry. Really try not to sneeze. I just can't help it. I was debating whether I should have taken a tablet before I came on the stream. Right, we've still got half of the floor, which means... so it goes all the way over to there. Actually, where that composter is, this is all the same chunk. That's handy. What do you mean? I haven't heard anything about that. It's probably easier for them. I mean, at the end of the day, I believe it's supposed to be kind of the same game anyway, isn't it? And maybe that's why SB hasn't been playing. Maybe he doesn't want to do it on. I don't know. I was just going to wait for the next update and see what happens. This season has been horrific for me. Oh, I've lost my boxes. Again, that's just too controversial for me to even respond to, really. The thing is, it's whether or not he has time, and I think a lot of people forget that it takes so much time and effort for me to play the way that I do, it takes me all day, every day, and I get very little gain out of it. And SB does get some gain out of it, but nothing like what he does on his other things. So is it worth it for him? You know, it must be a real challenge for him to make those kind of decisions. I don't know whether it's signs of shutdown. Try not to be negative about it. Try to look at the positives of everything. Let's not make the stream really negative today. Okay, so we can pop those 3 all go into this chest. Now these 3 are overflow. So sometimes when it goes through, it can't collect all of the redstone in one. So it will overflow into this one, and then sometimes that will overflow into the others, but not too often. So let's double check that all 3 of these work. How I managed to end up with 3 in my hand, that's particularly lucky. Okay, so that one will all come into here. Now I can remove these because this is just floor here. Which block was that? That's what I thought. I don't think it's the same as these. Right, let's put that into there. And we can remove those ones. And these ones. Actually, we might have... Oh, enough... I keep getting stuck. Enough room to run the clock in the way that I want to. So the question is where I want it to go next. So I think let's do, before we try to do any of the timers, let's do the other chests that we want to work in the same way. So we've got a box with sticks. Yeah, I'm going to have to get more. Yeah, this is a problem. We'd have to actually physically move them all over. Right, let me just do this for a moment. Hold on, I can see you've written something. Bear with me. I think there was something more than that. When I've been looking in... I've been reading the chat lately in the Discord. I think there was something to do with he did something that was extremely controversial, and they've been talking about blacklisted, and he has mentioned the word blacklisted. I don't actually know what has happened, but it looks like there was some bug use going on with people. I don't know if that involved him or not, but that is what I have seen. So if we pop that one into there, I think the best thing is to maybe join the Discord if you're allowed to, and just ask directly rather than speculation. Okay, so then that would be for the sticks. I'm going to have to go and get more shulker boxes. Oh, why is that sticking out so far? It is. It's the same, isn't it? It is. We could actually... No, we can bring it back one more, though. Why have I done that? We can tidy it up even more. Hold on. So that can go in there, and so can it. Oh, I've just fallen in a hole. That's fine. I don't mind falling in a hole. We're trying to make this as slim and as tidy as possible. But we need more shulker boxes because I don't have enough. That's gold. Let me dump these inside here. Wood. I don't like it when everything is this disorganized. I try to have it organized and everything just turns into chaos. Let's use the normal birch. I don't want to use the stripped ones. Oh, where did I had a crafting table once. Oh, there's my scaffolding. I'll take that back. Where did I put? The crafting bench. I've obviously dumped it somewhere here. Here we go. Right, let's pop that back into there. Let's take these out. And we've got a whole bunch. And then I'm sure I've got some in here somewhere. Not this one? I'm just thinking it wasn't that one. Yeah, there's some here. There. Okay. Let's just take these up with us. Just put this in. So I think what we need to do is maybe extend this floor as well. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Let me just make these first. Just try and do one thing at a time, which is really hard for my brain. It doesn't like just doing one thing at a time. I'll tell you what we could do. We can empty this stick shulker box straight away. So one of the reasons why I actually want boxes of sticks is because I use them for... Oh, hold on, where did it go? Uh-oh. Oh, here. I use them at like, the gold farm. The gold farm is really handy with sticks because it burns the other bits just nicely. The swords burns them really nicely without wasting your coal or lava or whatever when you're only using a few at a time. We can empty some more of these. My daughter is outside, by the way, so, and it's not particularly nice here, so I will have to probably just go and get her some food and help her warm up when she comes in, just to pre-warn. Right, so there's that one. Okay, right, so that is one lot of sticks. Now the sugar, what did we say about that? I didn't. Well, leave the sugar for now. Same as the spider eyes. And the bottles. The glowstone dust we want to do the same with. Again, we can make them into... We can use the dust in the potions, but we can also use the blocks. So we can get one small box with the dust in, and then the overflow will go into here, which we can then craft. So let's... I don't think we can put the... We can't put these on the hoppers. Oh, we can. That's helpful. Okay. Let me take one out from there. And I think we'll put the chest the other way around. So that would go into there. And then oh yeah, so then we can put redstone on here. Okay, right, I've just got to try and get my head around what I'm doing. Let me bring all of these down a level. Oh no, they're going to be the wrong way. Right, well, we'll have to reset those at some point. They just take 6 years to do, so I'm not going to worry about those just now. No! Why did you have to fall off the end? Oh, okay. Let me just fly anywhere apart from where I want to be. Okay. Let me put a torch in so we can see what we're doing. That's a bit better. Okay, so this one needs to be auto-crafted. This one does need to be, but it needs to come across. That's what we wanted. So this one needs to meet up with the sugarcane. And we need it. Oh, we don't need it to cross a chunk border. I had in my head it needed to cross a chunk border, but it doesn't. Okay. So in that case, do I just bring the hoppers across so that they can then meet up with the crafter? Do we do the same? Is there anything else that we need gunpowder for? What did I... We can use gunpowder to make TNT, can't we? If I ever need that. So maybe let's do the same here and we'll have a TNT box. Oh, I'm suddenly lower. That's weird. No, I didn't mean to do that. Thank goodness that wasn't overly full. Okay. And we can do that. No. Oh, goodness me. Go back through here. Right. I spent ages trying to figure out exactly what it was that I was trying to achieve from this farm. and I just couldn't give myself an official answer for ages, and I still don't really think I have it, which is why I am someone who works on the fly. And I know I've said it before, but it's just how I work. My brain functions while I'm talking about it and trying to work it through, and then as I'm trying to do things, I'll think, oh no, that's no good, I need to do something different. What did I do with all of the item frames? Hang on, there's some in here. It would be nice if we labeled them up here. I think this works quite well. And we know exactly what each one is doing. Right, so that one is going to be the redstone ready to turn into blocks. This one is the gunpowder ready to be collected as a box of gunpowder. Now let me make another couple of these, not too many. Yeah, let's just do 4, that will be fine for now. Let me just give myself a box to dump things in. Like those. I knew there was something, but I couldn't think what it was. Okay. And then... so these are... no. Alright, so your gunpowder... and then these ones are sticks. Let me take these out. Oh, that made it brighter. Let me just bring this across. Probably better if I had it with the actual floor, but we'll leave it for the minute. I don't want to just get into trying to reset the floor. Trying to work out if we okay, so with these I'm not sure, Apple. Like I said, you'd have to ask somebody. I don't get into gossip and speculation about things. I can only say whatever it was that I saw. Right, come on. I'm trying to just get this brain to work, and it's shutting down, which is really annoying. Let's take out the sugar. So this one needs to be crafted into the fermented spider ice. I just could not think of what the word was. Oh, you can go back. We need more item frames. I think I've got more down the bottom somewhere. Right, so we do the same with this one. Oh, I'm gonna need more shopper shells already. Right, let's do 8 this time. Seem to need them so fast all the time. Part of me wants to cut these in half, and part of me wants them to stay as they are. So it's just confusing me. Why have we got this nice to talk about today? What's the weather like for everybody? It was really lovely here and it started to get misty. Misty for you as well. I mean, to be fair, we're not that far away, really, are we? Oh, there's a handy light right there. Okay, so then these two would need to go together with the mushrooms that I haven't got. And then the bottles. So I'm trying to make everything automated. So I think, and actually that's probably what I should have done with the sugar. I tell you what, let me just, yeah, hold on. Let me go in here and find the droppers. And I'm going to put a dropper there. And let's do these glass bottles. Why do I have an eye? Oh, I think it was from the item frame. So I have this idea that I'm trying to do, but I haven't got to that part yet, so I don't want to tell you yet. So if I put a dropper in front, that should help me to remember what I'm trying to do with them before I get over carried away. you've gone behind. That's fine. We can get you out in a moment. And then let's pop one of these in front. And one of... Oh, we've got some more of these. Great. You need to be another eye there. That's probably why I needed it. And... Oh. That's different. It shouldn't have fallen in there. Oh, it probably fell from the roof when I was doing the bits up there. That's fine, I understand. And you don't want to be here. You want to join the others at the back. I think it looks smarter up here. Like that. So we're just missing one item frame, which we can probably get from one of these. And then we want this other dropper on the glass bottles. And that's just to remind me that I want to do something with those two that... Oh, I do really need to do it with the glowstone as well then, don't I? And the redstone. Oh, that's a problem. Is it a problem, or am I making it into a problem? Just take two. Let's put that in front of there to remind me. And then... maybe we take this last one and we do it with that one. The trouble is these ones won't have as much in. They shouldn't capture too much too often. But then it's probably not really an issue. But I have reduced down the storage, so then in theory it could collect it quicker as well. Oh, can I have that block? Thank you. Right, so these four I have to do something different with. This one needs to be crafted. This one collects glowstone dust, sorry, redstone dust, so we should be able to get a shulker box of redstone dust and then just replace it, but then the others will pick up the slack along the way. Same as this one. We can get gunpowder, we can get just sticks, sugar, spider eyes. The spider eyes don't do anything, do they, on their own? Oh no, we can use them for breeding now, which we couldn't do before. So there is that. Then there's the bottles. They can't do anything, can they? So actually this one would want to do the same as the other. This one is unusual because we can't do anything with the bottles. No, that's a dispenser. Okay. And then we can put that up there. I have no dust. I don't have any more dust. Do I have any in here? No. We'll take those out. I should think we can probably keep it with just one overflow. get rid of those. So let me take this out. Really? Okay, and I've got the overflow from both sides going into this one. Oh, there. Where did it go? Right. So let's see if we can get these first blocks automated. Just wondering if I need... Do I even need that chest? I'm just thinking about when I tried to do this before and everything went wrong. But I've got a different setup now, so it should work, in theory. Just trying to make it as neat and as compact as I can. So let's pop that there and put that there, but we want to put this hopper the other way around. We don't want it to go in a different way. So all this needs to do is have its contents in this way and have a redstone timer, and it will spit them out. Okay. Then we've got let me put these across here. Oh, that's good. Is it taking you a long time? Oh, I don't have any crafters. Let me just put some of those in my hand. So then that would come to here. I'm just trying to think if this is going to work. I'm trying to think back from when we did the original one and it was a total disaster. I'm trying to think about the mistakes that we made from that to this. Oh, okay. No, it would be all of these. we take one of these. Thing is, we have to make sure that they stay. Oh, that's not going to work. That would be a disaster, wouldn't it? I completely forgot about that. Oh, I somehow caught that. I'm not sure how I managed that. So let me put... I'm just going to stand that on top of there. We need to craft those. I was actually going to put the sugar cane straight in to make fireworks, so that's not helpful. Right, let me just do that. And then we can do that. Right, so they can make... The idea is that that would come out and it needs to join up with the paper to make those, but we haven't got any paper in because it's still sugarcane. Gosh, this thing is so complicated. Let me go and find the other 2 blocks of those and these. I feel like I want to put the redstone clock on the center of that. It's not in here, not in there. I don't know why I went in that one. I can, thank you. I hope so. I know what I want to do and I can get there eventually. It's just frustrating, I think, for everybody that I'm so slow. But then I have ME and it messes with my cognition, and this is me. So I can either just be me or there's no point. I refuse to be somebody else. When I was younger, I used to have people telling me that I should do this, that and the other, and be with this group or be with somebody else, do this, I should smoke, I should dress like this, do that. And I just said I don't want to be a sheep. And I can never understand why I was like that. And I said, but I'm me, and I believe in being me. And if you don't like me, then, well, then that's fine. But I'm me, and I'm happy doing that. And I will stick to that. Right, if we do that one. And we do that. Oh, am I missing a gold block? Oh, that's annoying. Now, how did we do these? We had the circle in the center. Ah! That took me by surprise. Oh. I should have taken more. Let me just remove this gold block. I'll remove those. I can replace those easier. Ah! Ow. Who wanted a floating farm? That's impossible to get to because I can't fly? Seems a bit silly if you ask me. Not changing it though. Ah, that's glowstone. Okay, so that one. That one. Okay. That one. And... Yay! Yay! I got them in. Okay. Oh no, not another diamond pickaxe. Why? Why are you breaking diamond pickaxes? Alright, that one goes there. Where does this one go? Hey, okay. Are you a mining rails? You don't even need a pickaxe to mine rails. That's the kind of thing that I would do. Like, I want one of those. Just pop that basalt back in there for a moment. 4. Oh, that's really annoying. Have they got enchantments on, or are they just plain? Alright, so there's one of those. What are you? You're glass bottles. Why are you here? Because... this is a really good question. Why is this glass bottle one right here? What have I done with this? Why do I have glass bottles? That doesn't make any sense. Mind you, I generally don't make sense. I'll just leave it there. It's annoying me, but... Right, let me take this one and this one out because it's on this corner. So what I'm thinking is I can put the redstone clock on this because it looks quite smart. Just bang my head. I have no redstone in my redstone box. That's efficient. Let's take some of that. I do have repeaters though because I made 600 of them yesterday. I think that sounds okay. Why do I have shears? Okay, not sure why I have shears. I'll leave those ones in there. No. Right, and then we can then do this. Take the redstone torch. Then we can pop it. And that should work. Alright, so we've got the redstone clock in. Okay, so then that should make that crafter create redstone blocks. $1,500 brewing stands. It was hilariously funny. Yes. I just clicked the button and it was just boom, my whole inventory was full. Just yeah. Yep, the whole inventory full. Okay, so then Right. I'm just trying. My brain is going over time here. So this one will do the redstone. Then that's finished. Kind of. Oh, if I paid my brain for overtime, I would be bankrupt in milliseconds. Okay, so what I've got going on in my head at the moment is I'm trying to also think about how I can utilize the copper golems to help me to make sure that everything stays on track. But at the same time, I'm trying to keep it in the chunk, and I'm also trying to keep it on this floating section. And if possible, not take it down lower. Unless I have to. So that is obviously causing me more problems even. Now there's only one more that's straight, isn't there? Which is this one on the end here. So this one would want a auto crafter. An auto crafter. If I can get my English correct, would be nice. To there. Is that right? And it would be like that. Okay. So, in theory, oh, I can't get in there. I know I can't get in there. Blazing's back. Hello. Mending for 20 emeralds, or do I go for a cheaper price? I mean, 20's not too bad. I mean, some of them are ridiculous, aren't they? But you can, I think you can get it for 16, but you're on Java, so I'm not as sure. You know, I don't agree with gambling, so let's not get into that. It's not about gambling, is it? It's on here, it's slightly different. Right, let me take one of those. The cheapest is 5? Wow. That's very cheap. Hold on, let me put this in line with the other one. So it does the same as that one. Okay, so in theory, right, we now have the possibility of having the redstone being turned into blocks, me bashing my head again, and the glowstone being turned into blocks. So then what do we need? Yeah, I don't understand all of those parts. They're bits I don't even look at, to be honest. It just confuses my brain too much. I would have looked into them before, probably, but not now. It's just too difficult for my head, and this is challenging enough. Oh, you are? Is it a Hilka one? Hilkas are normally good. So now I want... Wow. I wouldn't be at the point you are at after 30 hours. I would probably still be at the beginning. What did you do? I've been hearing a couple of things on the Discord, but I don't understand what's going on. I just can't figure this out in my head. I think I might need to pull them forwards to do what I want. And then I've got this section. I don't want to push them backwards. I can't push them backwards because we've got the contraption in the way anyway. So well, you're not allowed to say any anything to do with any of the servers. You're not even allowed to mention them when I'm doing a PGG stream. I'm not even allowed to have any servers mentioned on here. I don't want to get into what the punishments are and stuff. I have asked, can we just try to keep the stream positive today, please? Because it's very tricky to try to focus on what I'm doing and focus on what you guys are doing. I just can't figure this through. This one is, I feel like I can't get past this section. So I've got, the redstone is completed for now. And I've got the loose redstone. Then we've got they're the only two that are craftable, aren't they? Directly without anything else is the glowstone and the redstone blocks. And we said you got 10 emeralds. That's really good. But then you're using a mod thing to help you to get it lower, so it's up to you on whether you want to do it or not. Glowstone and redstone blocks. Now I've got to be careful because of the redstone that's under here, whether that would affect these hoppers or not. I don't think it wouldn't really cause a major issue, because if it did stop them, it would only be temporarily. I'm wondering if I should bring them lower. It's just already becoming so messy, and I haven't even done what I want to do. This is the edge of the chunk, so we can't go outside of that line, but we can go over here. Let me just climb up, see where we are. Maybe that will help solve my problems. And then what I want to do is, if I confess, is I want to bring the items where I've got a dispenser in front, I want to bring them up. What block was that? Oh, that's a slab. Oh, where is this then? Oh, is this all my storage? think this is my storage. It's weird being in a tiny pocket hole. Let me move my ender chest so I can get through. Okay. Put that there. So it would bring it into here. We actually want it over here. That's quite a long way. So we might have to use ice and water to get it the rest of the way. Ah! Oh, that was silly. $5 to 7 emeralds for 20 times, not bad. Because it would rather you have silk touch than mending at that price. Let me just fill that hole in so I don't fall in there again. Now, where did I put this? Oh. Now, what do I need to do then to make this more practical? I can take it back further. That's fine. A little, not too far. That's the edge over there. And then, do I have enough gap to do a water stream? That is the question. Right, let's try and... I've got everything in the way. If I was going to do it, because this would be outside, would there be enough room to do it outside? I don't know if there would, because I've also got this, so maybe putting it underneath this block. What even block? Oh, what's this? Maybe putting it under here. No, it wouldn't work. It's not enough room, because this one would need to be an ice block. We could do it with hoppers. We might have to hopify the whole thing. Is that possible? I know a lot of people don't like using them, but let me rip out this wall. I have to see if it's possible. Nope, that's oh, so that would be the corner. Oh no, that's okay, because it would be, this would be the line of hoppers. No, the hoppers would go underneath that. Would they? Oh no, I haven't got, no. Okay. So the hoppers would go here. Then what would happen on this corner? So, oh no, there would be one low. There would be one lower. Like that. I was thinking that it would disturb this corner, which would then cause me a problem. So it wouldn't. We just knock that out for a minute. so that would do that. And no, we would take those out. And we put... Oh, we might be... It might work. Okay. Oh, no. Hold on. So if I put that there... I might be able to get it to work. Okay. Let me just steal half of this. Well, you've got 2. You don't need all of them. Can I have that, please? Thanks. Okay, right. So if I put that here... Can the golems use them in the floor? I would have thought so. Let's just give it a try. Ah, sorry. Don't jump down there, will you? Aha. Okay, so he can still get into it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That took me by surprise. Thank you. Why do I have a redstone torch? Oh, it was from the thingies. Okay, right, so you found something to take. Now, can you get it if it's got a hopper above it? Just out of interest. I'll just leave it there. I'm not sure they'd be able to with that hopper there, actually. No, I don't think he can. Let me just take that back out. It's not important because we haven't got anything in there at the moment anyway. Multitasking. I need one of those. Can I have a magical power that gives me multitasking? Right, let's get rid of some of those. Oh, it's multi-shot. Oh, hadn't thought about that one. Right, let's just throw that in there. Okay, so this would go all the way back here. It would have to be hoppers because there is not enough room to do anything else. So the problem is, will it cause massive lag? I don't think so. I mean, they are supposed to cause lag though, aren't they, hoppers? Why do I have a hole here? I put some of my wall back. I don't use crossbows. I hate them. Does anybody use a crossbow? I've seen them use it in games, but you know, when people make mini games, but I've never seen people actually use them. You don't even know how to craft them. What you do is you go and find a pillager and you kill them, and then you can get one. That's how you craft one of those. Why didn't I just take the full stack? Oops. Nah! Forgot I was down there. Okay, so let's pop those back in. I still am undecided about this block all the way around the outside here, but no, can you get out of the big chest, please? No, I said out, not back in it. Okay. And then let me just replace all of my blocks. Just tidy up the mess that we're making. No, I said tidy it up, not make it worse. Okay. Right, so in theory, we could bring them up. Hopefully. I have to try something. So I don't know. I still don't know if this will work. Hold on. You're not using your keys on a crossbow. It does have a craft. Oh, yeah. 3 sticks, 2 string, 1 iron, and a tripwire hook. What, you mean they have a use for something other than doing other things with? A tripwire hook? I didn't even know it had a... You could use it in anything. I know that you can use them... Like, I use them in the lifeboat. On the lifeboat. No, in the lifeboat. For the armor stands to trigger the waves. So it has that waving system. Right, I want to look at one of these. And if I can pulse something through it in an upwards hopper. So we want the dropper like this. I'm really hoping that this will work. Oh, why do I have to bang my head on everything? Oh, is that... Hold on. Does that actually... No, that doesn't work like that. Oh, hold on a minute. I've got somebody at my door. I'll just be back in a moment. I think I've got a delivery. Hello, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I had a package being delivered. Right, let's go back into here. I need to make it so that the redstone signal can reach it, don't I? Right, so then we can do that. Then I just want to double check. Yeah, right, so that works. Now what I want to do is see if I can put it straight into the hopper. I'm not sure if I can do it that way or not. Is it pulling it straight back out? Hold on. How is it pulling it out? I didn't know it could do that. Oh, it's because the hopper is pushing it back down. That's why. I know. The hopper is putting it straight back in because it's pointing downwards. So, in theory, if I have it like that, will it do what I want? So it's disappearing. Is it going into this one? Yes. Okay. That's good. I didn't know if it would because obviously it has a gap. So obviously it has to be magical. Alright, so that system works. So let's just leave that there for a minute to remind me. The next thing that I need to do then is... This is where we would want it to go. And we would need to create the upward thingy of droppers that we did yesterday. And I mean, it would have to be here because that's where we put it, isn't it? And that's the only place it can go. So let's stack these all into each other or onto each other, and then we have that one that goes there. Now we have to use our secret system to get down. Hold on. Let me back in. Thank you. Do not touch respawn anchor. So what block could we use that is prettier than what we've been using? I think the thingy works quite well. It's really helpful. This one, nether brick. Let's try and find some of those. Are they just all cracked now? Alright. Let me switch out some cracked on the wall. Then I'll have some normal ones. That seems like a good plan. Oh, not all the way over there. I forgot I built the corridor in the back. What does that give me? Oh, 16. That's not very good, is it? Let's do some more. If I do 2 of them, then I can collect all of these that got thrown at the back. This one's such a subtle detail, it's not really needed, but I do want it to look, you know, like we put some attention into it. Don't forget we've got, oh, that's not meant to happen. From the 1st of December we're going to be heading over to the Christmas biome again. Yeah, I can understand. I take it you're not managing to get one of the 6s. Sounds like it's a bit of a challenge, even with the mod thingy that you use. I never knew that we could cycle them in Bedrock. I just always thought that that was a Java perk. 6 left. I didn't even have any behind here after all that. That's quite funny. Alright, so I now have some non-cracked nether bricks. Long way of doing it, but it was quicker than going to the nether. So then we want... I'm thinking of removing these. Let's put the floor lower down because it's actually becoming very annoying. No, don't want to fall. I've done that way too many times. So we're going to make the floor the same, but I'm just going to do this temporarily, just so that we can actually use it and not have to keep jumping up because it's confusing me. A 0.16% chance. Well, I mean, how much do you want it? I suppose that's a lot, isn't it? You would do that? Okay, so the next thing is, do I try to make this go? I need to move this. Make sure I've got it. I have, yeah. I could probably do with moving this, and there's not enough room. Oh, there will be enough room if I take these out. 630 resets. And how many have you done so far? You've done a lot, haven't you? Oh, I don't know if there will be enough room. Maybe. No, I want that one. That's my redstone box. No, it's still that one. Alright, let's get rid of that. And we can move the crafting bench, except I've now dumped it up the top so I can't reach it. This, find that. Okay. And if I do this, then we know that we can stand on this line, but we can't cross that line. Let's go and just collect all of this that I've thrown down here. Oh yeah, we need to remember that as well. We stole that. About 500. You did about 30 and got 5 mending. Wow. You are going to start hardcore world. We need to get back into mine. I might go back into it in January. I'll see. I might go back into it before, but I really want to work on that Christmas biome this year because we missed it last year. I don't actually know where I need to start this from. So I think before I try to put the redstone torches in, we need to work out where the materials are going in. It's this one that's causing me that this is bothering me a lot. But we can't... Can we? I mean... No, it has to be there because of... It has to be there because the comparator is reading it. Okay. So I'm... Is the comparator reading this one at the top, though? Okay, what I need to know is, can I put this row of hoppers one row higher? I've always seen it that it comes down. I don't understand redstone enough. Blazy, you're really good with redstone. Well, Apple, what about if you took backups of it regularly, and then if you die, go back to your nearest one and convert it into a survival? You're not good with redstone? Oh, I thought as you managed to do all those note blocks, you'd have a better understanding of it. Probably understand it better than me. All I need to know is, I've got this hopper, and the comparator is reading it, and then it has the hopper underneath. But if I put a hopper in front of it, would it still work? Or does it need to be being drawn from underneath? Because... are these redstone... I don't think these torches are doing anything to do with these. You think it would work? I know, it's what I keep looking at. I can't see that it wouldn't work. I don't want to break it. It's more about not messing up. I don't want to mess up what I've got. It's just then I could lift this up a row higher, and then I could bring these out to here, which then wouldn't really be affected by the redstone underneath, and it wouldn't be affected by this hopper. I don't think. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's try it. So if I remove that for a minute, I'd have to remove these. We want to take it up to there. Now, if I... because that comparator is working on this hopper, isn't it? Not the one below. So if I remove that... oh, please work. And let me just double check. Yeah, nothing has happened in there. Hold on. No, it's gone. It's all gone. Hate it when I break things. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Hold on. Now, if I put them back, is it because... is it... what is it? 18. Is it because... I messed with it while I was there? No. No, it needs to be underneath. For whatever reason, it has to be underneath. So... is it the torch then that's giving it the power? Right. So it is that torch that's... I didn't tweak that it's powering... so it's powering that block, which is locking the hopper then. Okay. To be honest, I don't know enough, and I'm really worried about completely messing it up. So I don't want to mess up the whole farm. It took so long to build. if I put that there and put that one back in there, then I can take that one back out, and then, oh no, then I can do that, and then it will work how it should. Okay, let's double check either side. Right, so they're okay. Okay, that's annoying, but I know now that it doesn't work. Where did all the bits go? I had an item frame somewhere. I'm not going to do the whole repeatery block thingy because I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't understand enough. I don't know where you mean to put it. Are you thinking of like putting... No, I don't know enough, and I'm just going to break it more. So let me not argue with that for a minute. It makes sense to you. It doesn't make sense to me. So then, right, what I need to do then is all of these that have the dropper on. Oh, it makes sense to try not to break it. Oh, and it makes sense to Apple too. Okay, well, I'm glad that it all makes sense to everybody apart from me. So, but I don't want to completely and utterly break it. What even is a mudkip? I'm thinking to take this out. Okay, I think what I'm going to try and do is let's work on it the other way. The redstone clock can be smaller, and we could have 2 redstone clocks if we needed. So if I move that, then we want to try and get everything into here. As I think we need another block. We need another one underneath. I was trying to work out where we need them from. So let's take this out and this out. And no, can we just go straight across from there? Alright, so let me pretend I can't do it from there, can I? I can. Yeah, so if I go into here and I drop some redstone. No. Oh, I did. It should go somewhere. Where have you gone? It can't go up because it hasn't got anywhere to go to. Where did it go? There. Because I didn't do it properly, which meant it didn't open the hopper, I should think. We just do it from here. Okay. No, this one. Okay, so that ends up in the dropper. Right. Then we need to get the sugar in there. No, not like that. Get out. Get out. Thank you. Oh, okay. I heard that mentioned the other day, Mudkip, but I had no idea what you were talking about. I think it's a Pokemon, is it? But I'm assuming shiny Pokemon, not just ordinary Pokemon. Alright, so then that one would go to there. And then... this one to there. And these two. So many hoppers. Ah, right. Okay, so in theory, this complete and utter mess that you can see should trying to get an angle that I can see. Oh no. Why is there a hopper there? Because I placed that wrong. Get out. Oh, that would mess things up. Is your PFP 2,000 times value? Isn't that what shiny is in PGG Apple? That's what you were telling me yesterday. The equivalent of a shiny. So those three. Ah, look, I actually got something. That's clever. Not really, but I actually got it. I got the joke. Like that, yeah. Alright, so these three, the one glowstone and the two bottles. And no. Not the spider eye at the minute, because that's a normal spider eye. Hold on. Right, let's try this again. Glowstone, two bottles, sugar, and redstone should all end up here. Okay, I lost a whole shulker box. Right. And it doesn't require this one underneath. So let me put that there. No, it's a shiny golden rainbow one. You've got 20 boxes of normal ones. Oh, okay. That's a lot. So next I need to try and remember how to do this piece of fancy redstone, which is not fancy for anybody apart from me, because I don't do this very often. But I did manage to make it work yesterday, so I would like it to work today, if that is okay. We want to put one here. Ah, and it goes on the other side. So what's the easiest way to place that then? Redstone torch. It needs to start from the bottom. Hold on, I think I've started it too high. So it would start here. Then a torch. Then here. Aha, that went off. I like it when things look like they're working. Can I have some redstone, please? I need some torches. Can I have some sticks, please? Thanks. It's great when a plan comes together. Right. If it comes together. Oh no, I now have a block above my head, I remember. So we want to put one of those there. And I think it's meant to be on the dropper itself. Yeah, I had a block on there for a reason. So that I can crouch. And then block. I like that it's going out. That's suggesting to me that I might have it right. Played it 2,000 hours. Oh, that's my head. Now the question is, do I need it to go up higher? I think I do. Hold on, we're going to need to remove some of the floor, or the ceiling rather, so I can actually see what I'm doing. We'll do that. Redstone torch. And one of those. Is that going to be a problem? Because that's going to lock it. Isn't it? I can't move the hoppers anywhere. I may have to put this on the other side. I may have put it in the wrong position. I hope not. This might have to come around because it's got the hoppers going that way, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let me dump things inside here. Actually, what we should do is dump things that I can remember. Alright, we've got 3 stacks. Sparkling Power 3 sandwiches? What on earth is that? I'm thinking this needs to come all the way down, because if it doesn't, then I can't use the redstone thingy, contraption, clocky thing. Why is my brain just never functioning? Redstone contraption clocky thing. There we go. That makes a lot of sense. Right, we can't go outside of here. We could potentially still put it down here as it stands. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Might need to get some of that redstone back. We'll definitely need the redstone back. We'll just take some more, shall we? No, we can't have 13. Oh, okay, good. It's fine. It's not a problem. Why are you being annoying? Okay. Let's put those back down here. Now we have 3 stacks. And okay, right, so that speeded it up. So let's try and fly back. I mean, let's go home. And see if we manage to get it to come up the top. So in theory, it should be coming up here, through there, and ending up in there, which it's not. How long does it take? Let's remove this and see if we're getting it up the top. I am a bit concerned that... Alright, so it's not managing to get to there yet. Oh, okay, my block's gone over here, I take it. No. Where did my block go? Okay, it's locked. That's what I wondered. That's a problem. That's what I was trying to say. Let's go back down and have a look. We may have to just re-rig that whole piece around because I think it's the redstone torch is touching the hopper. No, wrong one. This one. Then this one. I know I'm going to touch one of these respawn anchors. Okay, so they've only gone to there. Oh, Goose. Okay, so I didn't put a torch on the bottom. And are they meant to be doing it this way? Maybe. No, I'm sure it's meant to be on the bottom. Oh, hang on. If the bottom one is meant to be on the block, and then the other ones go on the block upwards. Okay, right. Let me have a look at that then. What I'm hoping is as it flashes on and off, it will allow the other one, the other hopper, to turn itself on and off, allowing the blocks to go through. That's what I'm hoping. Oh, okay, hold on. And then that would be there. Alright, so they're going up. Now, why are you stationary? Why does this no longer work from here? Oh, because I haven't changed the torch. Okay. Right. So they're going into there. Right. At least we have our little secret entrance now. Does make it a little bit quicker to come up. Please have loads of items. Yay! Da, 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 da. Why is there glowstone dust in here? Or maybe because it's worked. So we had 3 full stacks. It's working because we've got a glass bottle and we've got glowstone dust. Okay. It doesn't need to be overly fast because there won't be too many items coming through in one go. In theory. I just wanted to double check that all of the items clear through. And now we've got some sugar. Another bottle. And what else did we have? Or is that all of them? Oh, redstone, glowstone, the bottles, and the sugar. But the bottles and sugar would come up all of the time, most of the time. And the glowstone. No, the glowstone would be on the overflow. Should be on the overflow, but I don't think it is. Have I put it in wrong? Alright, so we've got these 3 blocks, these 3 stacks. That's great. Let me empty this. And do I have a shulker box? I do. Let me just pop a shulker box here. Let's ditch this lot in here. Oh, we've got another bottle. Excellent. Right, so then we can see if stuff is happening. I think we should take another one of these so that we can just make sure it collects what it needs to. Hi. I'll have one of them. Thanks. You don't need it. It's mine. You guys are meant to be frozen already. Okay. Oh no, I'll take the roof back down the ceiling. Oh, we've got another bottle. Okay. Right, let's leave that to tick away then. Let's close the fire. No, wrong one. This one. Okay. And see which glowstone I popped on? It was supposed to be the overflowy one. No, I've done it on the main one. I wanted it on the overflow, didn't I? I did, didn't I? No. Oh, do I? Yes. Oh, but that's a problem then, because then they'll never... No, it doesn't matter. Does it matter? It does matter. It's supposed to be this one, not this one. This one picks up, would be the one that goes into the crafter, because we're more likely to want these than we are the others, I think. And we can always reduce them down again. That was the other thing. Yeah, we can always put them back. Okay, we did that. Okay, and then we want to pop a chest in front. So this can work onto there. That's fine. The hopper unlocks at the top, which is great. It's outside of the chunk border. So that, I mean, it's inside of the chunk border. So that's good. Oh, I needed that. We can put the ceiling back in. Like that. Okay. I don't think it matters that this would be... Oh, we don't have any. That this would be fast. So that would go to there. And that would go into there. Oh, we need to do that though. So at the minute we should have glowstone, sugar, Redstone. Oh, gunpowder. Oh, I didn't do the gunpowder. We want gunpowder to do the same thing. Hi, Mook. I can. I just gotta put the microphone on mute for a second. Hold on. Hello, ho-ha again. Sorry, Mook needs me. It's getting towards that time where it is food time. And Miku is back in. I think I heard her as well. I am very concentrated. You gotta go and eat again? We haven't even eaten once in the time that you've eaten twice. That's quite funny. I don't know actually what happened there. I feel like I may have just taken something out and thrown it. But I don't think I did. So I have just added in gunpowder. I don't know if you know what I'm trying to do, but if you don't know, I'm not going to tell you at the minute. So you have to wait. But we now have... That one should be gunpowder there too. Harry's here. Hi, Harry. Harry, you're just catching me. I'm just going to just be on the end of this stream. I might come back later. I'm not sure. I'm supposed to have a day off today, but I really wanted to try and get some of this done. Oh, botherations. Completely forgot that I had that set up. Never mind. Too late now. It's gone. Did I spill anything? No, I think I caught it all. So, what we have managed to do is get the redstone to auto-craft in here. Without that would be useful. This one will fill up and we'll have an empty box. Sorry, a full box of redstone dust. Then it will overflow into here, into these two, and the crafter will fill up and make us blocks. Then this one, no, this one is redstone, and that goes upstairs. Then we've got a gunpowder, that sticks, a gunpowder, which we're going to try and automate turn into rockets somewhere over here. So we'll need to bring that over, and hopefully the redstone won't affect it too much. I think it will do what this one's doing up the top here with the light flashing on and off. It will release it, but it will interrupt its flow at times, but I'm not 100% sure. Then we've got a gunpowder going upstairs. Then we've got a box of sticks that are collecting. Yeah, you take care. Thanks, Apple. These sticks are then to auto-craft with the redstone that I have not done. Are they? Is that what I was going to do? Or do we just make... Or were we going to do... I think was I going to turn them into ladders? Okay, I need to have a think about that. What I'm actually going to do with this other packet of sticks. Box of sticks. I don't think I need 600 billion ladders. I've already got a whole load. I think they would be better as sticks. I don't get too many at a time. I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Maybe we'll have to... Yeah, we need to think about that, what we do with these sticks. Then we've got a sugar that goes upstairs. We've got a sugar that will collect down here to go with the eyes, so we can make fermented spider eyes. And we've got eyes that are, no, those eyes are being collected so that we can use them for breeding. the armadillos. Then we've got, what have we got here? 2 lots here that I can't remember what they are. Oh yeah, the 2 bottles. They're both going upstairs. 1 glowstone dust is turning into items, and 1 glowstone dust will be turning into going upstairs. Sorry, not turning into items, turning into blocks. And yeah, we've not had any more yet. I think we're doing okay. I've just got to try and figure out some more of what I'm trying to do. Let me just take this upstairs. Go and have a quick look in that box, and then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to toddle off for a bit. Sort the children out, sort myself out. Got some more glowstone that's come up here. Right. Let me leave these here. What I might do is AFK in the witch's farm just for a bit and see what happens. And just check that that's all working while I'm just getting some lunch. I will go, and I don't know if I'll be back on today or not, but we'll be back tomorrow. I might keep ticking away at this, or I might do some of the walls in between. I'm not sure. I'll have a look and see how I'm feeling. And then don't forget, from the 1st we're going back to the Christmas biome, and soon there's supposed to be a new PGG season, so we'll be working on that soon as well. Everyone, thanks ever so much for tuning in. I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.